Hi everybody, welcome to Brailsford Family Homestead. I'm Darcy. Today we're going to make some hot sauce and we're going to be combining one of my favorite fruits with this one, which is mango. I wish we could grow this here. It is in my top 3 fruits. So you can use fresh or frozen. So you just have to thaw it if it's frozen, which I did. So depending on your location, the time of year, and if they're on sale, it may be better to buy that frozen. We're gonna use some habaneros that I've harvested from my garden. I don't know where you're at, but my hot peppers are going crazy. So I'll show you here all of the ingredients you need, but the recipe can be found in this canning book, which I highly recommend, and it is the Mango-Habanero Wing and Dipping Sauce, and I will for sure use this on all kinds of things. You will need 1 cup of white vinegar, 5% acidity, 1/4 cup of hot sauce of your choice, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 5 habanero peppers halved and seeded, 4 cloves of garlic crushed, and 4 cups of chopped, peeled, fresh or frozen mangoes that have been thawed. As you can tell from the ingredients, this is a pretty simple recipe. Most of the ingredients you probably already have on hand. I will be using my steam canner today. If you don't have a steam canner, any water bath canner will do. And this is for half pints, and it says it will make about 5 half pints. I have 6 jars ready just in case. So we need to de-seed and cut our habaneros, and we're gonna put everything in the blender and start getting it cooked down. Definitely wear gloves for this. Habaneros are hot, very hot, and the oil stays on even after washing well with soap. I definitely have learned that from experience. So you're just going to, whether with a knife or one of these corers, take the seeds out of your habaneros, and then these are gonna go in the blender. We're gonna put everything except for the mangoes in the blender. We also need 4 cloves of crushed garlic. So I'm just gonna cut the end off, take my knife, smash that a little bit. Get that peel off. Whoops. There we go. All right, we need to put everything except for the mangoes into the blender. So we've got our habaneros, our garlic, our hot sauce, and we need 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. And 1 cup of white vinegar. I think possibly I did not get that on video. I put all of the ingredients in here except for the mango. So it was the sugar, the honey, the vinegar, the garlic, and the habaneros. And we're gonna blend this up smooth and then start adding the mango. Took the lid off and breathed in. I'm just gonna scrape down the sides a little bit, but this is nice and smooth. I'll give you a picture of that. That looks nice and smooth. Now we just need to add the mango. It says a little bit at a time, so that was like 2 scoops. I'll blend it and then add more. This is a little bit too big of a pot, but it will work. We need to bring this to a boil and simmer for 10 minutes. So pretty. I've got this boiling now, so I've turned the heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to turn the vent on my stove to keep some of this spicy air out of the house. But this has to simmer for 10 minutes. We're ready to get this canned up, so we're going to use a hot jar with a hot liquid. I've already got my lids and rings here, and of course I'm using 4 jars lids. If you'd like to get in on those for 10% off your order or any of their other products, I'll put the coupon code up there. So these are going to be processed for 10 minutes in the water bath canner, and it's going to be 1/4 inch headspace. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, we'll fill this up to 1/4 inch headspace. This is a thick sauce. We will debubble that and then check that headspace. That looks great. So we're going to wipe the rim. Put on our lid and our ring and do that fingertip tight and put that in the canner. The last jar is in the canner, and we only got 4, and the recipe said it would make 5. That's a little disappointing, but I do have stuff to make another batch because I'm sure I'm going to like this. It's beautiful. We'll bring that up to temperature, and that will process for 10 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Let's give this a taste test. I'm assuming this will be a little hot. It's really thick. I don't know what I was expecting. A lot of hot sauces are thinner, so that's what I thought. So it's really beautiful. There is no way that Joe will eat that. That is spicy. That is good. I'm sure it would be different depending on how sweet your mango is. I should have tasted that mango first to see how sweet it was. It was just frozen mango, so it's hit or miss with that. But yeah, that's good. Joe won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Joe heard me say that, so he said, well,
challenge.
Let me try it. All right, he does not like spicy stuff.
Yeah, that escalates pretty quickly. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but
yeah. You're feeling it, huh?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, but it's not as bad as I envisioned you.
Would you ever try it again?
Yeah, not straight, but if it was in something.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
It's only taken 17 years.
Yeah.
It's time to take the jars out of the canner. That looks so pretty. I'll let those sit undisturbed for 12 to 24 hours before I take the ring off, check the seal, wash them off, label them, and put them in the pantry. I'm excited to have that and try that on various things. I do wish it was a little sweeter, more of that mango flavor, but I'm thinking if I wanted to toss something in that, or if I wanted to add that even to a stir fry, because I would definitely use it for that, I could maybe thin it out some with maybe some mango juice or something like that. But definitely a great addition to my pantry and use of my hot peppers, which I have a lot more. I have at least 4 more hot sauces that I'm gonna make, and I'll bring you with me for those. We'll try them all out. I'm excited to have those to use for various things that I love to eat. Some Joe will like, but I'm impressed that he tried that. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, God bless.